Welcome aboard Quiz Passport, Flight QP022 to Barbados. Barbados's Crop Over Festival 2026 is on the horizon, but Barbados is more than music, beaches, and rum. Let's test your knowledge of the island through fun, real-life situations. You'll face 10 questions based on everyday experiences, the kind even experienced travelers often overlook. Only those who get all 10 correct will unlock the bonus round, where things go even deeper. Are you ready? Fasten your seatbelt. We're now departing for Barbados. You arrive in Barbados and start talking to locals. What kind of language do they speak? A. A mix of Spanish and French. B. A mix of Germany and British English. C. An English-based Creole with African roots. D. A form of ancient language. Answer is C. Bajan Creole is based on English, but it's mixed with West African languages. So even if you speak English, you might still get confused. Locals switch between both all the time, and it started way back in the plantation era when people needed a way to understand each other. It's not just a way of speaking, it's basically history in everyday conversation. Curious about the way people speak, you start looking into the island's past. What made Barbados so wealthy in the 17th, 18th centuries? A. Gold mining. B. Sugar plantations. C. Oil production. D. Tourism. Answer is B. Barbados became extremely wealthy because of sugar. Large plantations produced sugar for export to Europe. This system relied heavily on enslaved labor from Africa. What's important is that Barbados became a model. Its plantation system was later copied across the Caribbean and parts of North America. This made Barbados a key node in the Atlantic colonial economy. You notice something unique about the beaches. What's special about it? A. Only white sand exists. B. The west coast is calmer than the east. C. The water stays calm all around the island. D. Most beaches face the same direction. Answer is B. Barbados sits in a unique position, fully surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean. While its west coast borders the Caribbean Sea, that's why the beaches feel completely different depending on where you go. On the west coast, the water is calm, clear, and perfect for swimming. But on the east coast, the Atlantic brings strong waves and a much wilder vibe. So in one day, you can go from relaxing in peaceful water to watching powerful waves crash along the shore. You learn about George Washington's connection to Barbados. Why is Barbados important in his life? A. He made his only trip outside the US there. B. He spent time there for education. C. He was involved in military activity there. D. He was born there. Answer is A. George Washington visited Barbados in 1751. At the time, he was only 19 years old. He caught smallpox, a deadly disease back then, but surviving it gave him lifelong immunity. This later became critical during the American Revolution when smallpox outbreaks were devastating armies. Some historians believe this trip indirectly helped shape the future of the United States. You try a traditional drink made from rum. Why is Barbados famous for rum? A. Produces a lot of rum for export. B. Made mainly for tourists. C. Used in traditional recipes. D. Has the oldest rum distillery. Answer is D. Barbados has a strong rum culture. There are around 1,000 to 1,500 rum shops across the island. These are small, local places where people gather, talk, and relax. They play an important role in daily life, not just for drinking. Barbados is also home to Mount Gay Distillery, founded in 1703. It is considered the oldest rum brand still operating in the world. You order a local dish and get something crispy and delicious. What is a popular street food in Barbados? A. Flying fish sandwich. B. Grilled reef fish wrap. C. Fried chicken, roti. D. Saltfish and bread. Answer is A. Flying fish sandwiches are one of the most popular street foods in Barbados. You'll find them at small local spots all over the island, usually fried until crispy and served in a simple sandwich. These fish are everywhere in the surrounding waters and have been part of local life for generations. They're even a national symbol. You'll see them on Barbadian coins. This isn't just food, it's part of the island's identity. Later, you hear a surprising fact about a fruit. Which fruit most likely originated here? A. Pineapple. B. Grapefruit. C. Banana. D. Mango. Answer is B. Grapefruit is believed to have first appeared in Barbados. It is a natural hybrid between pomelo and orange. Unlike many fruits that were introduced, this one likely formed on the island itself. Today, grapefruit is grown and consumed all over the world, but its origins may trace back to this small Caribbean island. You find yourself in the middle of a big celebration. What is the original purpose of the Cropover Festival? A. Celebrating independence. B. Marking the end of the sugar harvest. C. Welcoming tourists. D. Religious celebration. Answer is B. Cropover started in the late 1600s. It marked the end of the sugar harvest season. Back then, sugar was the island's main industry. Today, it has become one of the biggest festivals in the Caribbean, with music, costumes, and huge celebrations, a tradition that turned into a cultural icon. You hear locals greeting each other warmly. What does liming mean in Caribbean culture? A. Working hard. B. Cooking food. C. Hanging out and relaxing. D. Cleaning the house. Answer is C. Liming is what locals call hanging out, but it's really a whole lifestyle. It could be laughing with friends on the street, sharing a drink, or just doing nothing together. Time moves slower, conversations last longer, and nobody's in a rush to leave. In the Caribbean, liming isn't about being productive. It's about enjoying life while it's happening. You notice more and more foreigners working from laptops at cafes and beaches. Why are so many foreigners able to live and work in Barbados today? A. Flexible work culture. B. Special visas for remote work. C. Short-term work programs. D. Mostly seasonal jobs. Answer is B. Barbados created a special visa for remote workers. It's called the Welcome Stamp. People can live there for up to a year while working online. To qualify, you need a stable income from outside the island. This means you're working globally but living locally. Some people stay longer or even relocate. It's not just a trend, it's part of how Barbados attracts a new kind of lifestyle and economy.
Take a moment. Count your answers. Some felt easy. Some made you pause. That pause is where understanding begins.
Let's see how you're landing. 0 to 3, you are a lost tourist. Just getting started. There's more to discover. 4 to 6, you are a backpacker. You're finding the rhythm. Keep going. 7 to 9, you are an insider. You're starting to understand the culture. 10 out of 10, you are a Barbados scholar. Impressive. You're not just visiting, you're understanding.
Now, let's move to the bonus round, where things go deeper.
If you want to explore Barbados, visit our blog for helpful tips, insights, and real experiences to get you ready. The bonus round, Cultural Master Mode. You're waiting for a ride. vans coming and going. How do route taxis in Barbados typically operate? A. They follow strict timetables. B. They only run during peak hours. C. They require advance booking. D. They run flexibly without schedules. Answer is D. ZR vans, also known as route taxis, don't follow fixed timetables. Unlike government buses, they run flexibly throughout the day. They pick up and drop off passengers along the route. This system works naturally for locals who are used to the rhythm. But for visitors, it can feel unpredictable at first. It's less about schedule and more about flow. You walk into a local spot called Oistins Fish Fry. What is it mainly about? A. A place to eat fresh seafood. B. A street food market. C. A social gathering. D. A tourist hotspot. Answer is C. Oistins Fish Fry may look like a food market at first, but it's really a weekly social ritual. Every Friday night, people gather to eat, talk, drink, and enjoy the atmosphere. It's even considered the best time to experience local culture in Barbados. Food brings you, but it's the sense of community that defines it. It's not just somewhere you eat, it's somewhere you join in. You see a sign offering fish cutters and wonder what it means. What does cutter mean in Barbados? A. A sandwich made with local bread. B. A type of seafood dish. C. A tool used in food preparation. D. A style of cooking fish. Answer is A. In Barbados, a cutter is a local term for a sandwich. The most common version is a fish cutter made with fried flying fish, the national fish, and served in soft salt bread, which is slightly sweet, not salty. You'll also find ham cutters, cheese cutters, and more. Locals don't use the word sandwich in this context. They simply call it a cutter. It's a small detail, but it's part of the island's everyday language and culture.
All right, that's the end of the quiz. How many did you get right?
If you completed the bonus round, you've earned the Golden Passport stamp. That means you've reached cultural master. You understand the pace, the tone, the subtle respect that shapes everyday interactions. You're not just passing through, you're moving with the island.
And if this quiz made you want to experience Barbados, we can help turn that curiosity into a real journey. Next Friday, Flight QP023 takes off for Taiwan at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next Quiz Passport flight.
We're preparing for landing in Barbados. Thanks for flying Quiz Passport. Keep your curiosity close. The next destination is already boarding. And remember, the smiles of a few can change the hearts of many. Keep smiling.